What about you, Catwoman? Zuko!
He's after me. He won't stop. He won't let me go.
Who is Tony? He was after you.
Hello, my name's Sam Heughan. Yes, I'm playing Batman and Bruce Wayne.
So how's the first night gone?
It's fantastic. Here we are in a very gothic cathedral, celebrating afterwards. The show was fun, yeah, it was a really good time, and the audience really seemed to enjoy it, so we're all very happy.
Well, I mean, I watched it this evening and it was quite phenomenal with all the circus skills, the acrobatics, the whole parcel really, and you've even got a few heckles from the audience, I noticed.
Yeah, I think the audience were really behind this, which is fantastic. Obviously, we've got all the characters there, the Riddler, the Penguin, Catwoman, there's fights, there's flying, and so every moment the audience are welcome to get involved, and certainly by the end they were all sort of cheering in the right places, and it was a lovely experience.
I'm Nick Grace, I'm the producer for Batman Live. This is the beginning of a 5-year tour which started in planning 2.5 years ago. It's a big responsibility because it's never been done before live, and such a iconic
We're going to do the same
superhero
thing again,
that we've been planning, and we have a fantastic creative team, so we're very excited about Tuesday night.
And what's been the best part of putting a show like this together? Is it just the sheer scale of it?
Yes, I mean, I grew up as a Batman fan myself, so to have an opportunity to do this and to be working with Warner Brothers and DC Comics, and creating this amazing show and working with them to create this show, it's a real blast.
My name is Cameron Darrowby Ford, and I'm one of the Robins in Batman Live.
So why are there two Robins in the show? And there seems to be two Batmans as well.
Yeah, there are two Batmans and two Robins because the actual play is incredibly physical. It's very physically demanding. It's a lot of hard work. There's a hell of a lot of fighting, and they're going to need all the Batman's Robins they can get through.
So it's been a lot of preparation and a lot of hard work being put into this. How have you found it so far with all the physical routines and things?
It's been quite difficult because I'm just a straight trained actor. I've never done tumbling, I've never done acrobatics or much fighting, so this is really something really new to me. But it's incredible. I've had a lot of physical training for this, mental preparation, physical preparation, and it's been just a lot of fun.
Too subtle?
Tony Zuko was working for you. You killed my parents!
Only in the literals.
I'm Juliette Hardy-Donaldson, and I'm the Creative Circus Advisor for Batman Live.
How much preparation has gone into putting the show together? It's quite a big event.
It is. We've had several weeks of rehearsals, obviously, in different venues. And before that, we had a little period where we had the circus acrobats only rehearsing for a few weeks in Three Mills in London. And before that, we had one particular part of the acrobatic aerial content rehearsed for 10 weeks before that.
Tell me about the Grayson murders.
It wasn't me, it was him.
Who killed the Graysons? Who was it?
Ah! Tell me, who was it?
And how long does it take to get into sort of the costume and get everything ready for the show?
We have a lot of quick changes,
but when it gets into place,
a lot of technical aspects.
I just want to prevent that, so I'll ask
it's all
Tim
quite
to
very
rip.
smooth running, to be honest. It's all nice, quick.
And you're from Stockport, I believe.
Yes, Stockport. Just on the border of Manchester. Yep.
So obviously a far cry going to Gotham City from Stockport.
Yeah. It's really nice though. Obviously, opening in kind of my hometown, so it's really cool.
And I guess it's got to that point now where you've just put so much work and effort into it, you just want to get it out there and let everybody see it. And it's great that it's kicking off in Manchester.
Yeah. I mean, as I said, I'm so proud that we're opening in my kind of hometown.
That's great, thank you.
A lot of work has gone into it, and it's going to be a very big,
I just want to rim
phenomenal
the
new show.
presenter.
I can't wait for people to see it.
What do you think the appeal of Batman is, that it's lasted for such a long time? It's over 70 years old and it's still appealing to every generation, really.
I think there's two points there. I think because he's a human being, so you can aspire to be a superhero, which is Batman. And secondly, there's so many supervillains that you can think of, whether it's the Joker or Catwoman or the Riddler or Poison Ivy or Two-Face. There's a whole host of supervillains that I think make it such an exciting story. It's an original story, very compelling story. It's a company of 41 performers, and we have illusions and big fight sequences and pyrotechnics, and of course the Batmobile. So it's been designed by a very famous supercar Formula One designer, Gordon Murray. And I went to him last year and asked him if he'd design a new Batmobile for our show, and it took him a nanosecond to say yes, and he's designed something rather iconic.
I mean, that must be a daunting task to redesign something as iconic an image as the Batmobile.
Oh, yes, it is. But I mean, he's an amazing car designer, and he's a young boy at heart. And within 4 weeks, he had a design because it was up there already. I mean, I think if you're a car designer, you've been thinking about you've been thinking privately about the Batmobile, and what he wants to do was to bring it is to use future Formula One technology, which is his background. So he's designed a car that, if it had a Formula One engine in it, it could actually do the things that he's described, which is to drive upside down on a ceiling at 120 miles an hour, for instance. Not that we're doing that in the show.
And what's been the best part of this evening, the opening night?
The best part of the opening night was probably the audience reaction to every character, really. They sort of all have their own entrance, and it's just wonderful to see the fans, whether they know Batman or not, to see them enjoy each entrance for each character.
So how does it feel to say on your CV, you are Batman?
I don't think you can describe it, can you? I mean, it's like something you never imagine you'll play. And I kind of have to sort of pinch myself every time I'm up there suspended in the air before I fly in to fight Catwoman. It's quite incredible. But I wouldn't give up this job for anything else. It's fantastic.
Stockport's Pure 107.8 FM.